Hey guys, just following up from that video that I just took. I was getting kind of long on my phone there, so we'll keep looking at the back of this boiler. We kind of looked at the top of it there, so everything that's in the top half of the back of the boiler. We'll look in the bottom now. So back here, we're kind of looking at just how it functions a little bit and how it works, and why I chose Polar. So we got a couple things going on here. So we have a shunt pump right from the factory, which is really nice. Keeps the water inside the boiler circulating, so you have that water temperature is uniform throughout. So you don't have hot spots, cold spots. You're not getting condensation in the firebox. This manifold right here comes pre-plumbed just like that from the factory. You have your supply, and you have your return, Very, very easy to plumb. You're not running water lines across the back of the boiler. You can come in right from the bottom with your log store, thermal packs, whatever you want, and you can hook right up to it. Nothing special needed there. The other big thing too here is the actuators. They're not running solenoids like a lot of the manufacturers are. There's no need for solenoids. They fail. No one wants to be stuck in the middle of the winter time with a failed solenoid. Polar's been using solenoid or actuators since they started making these things, over 6 years now. One thing to note too with the Polar is if you want to change your air volume in your main chamber or in your secondary burn chamber, it's as simple as that. So you can just change it right there, and that'll limit the air. So a lot of people say they don't want a gasification stove because they don't burn wet wood. Well, guess what? Polar will. So all you want to do if you want to burn wet wood in a Polar, increase the amount of air into your main firebox like that. Simple as that. Keep your secondary air the same, or you can lower the air too, and at that point it'll run just like a conventional wood stove. So gasification stoves, if done right, will burn green wood. You're not supposed to. It tells you not to in the manual, but they'll do it. So keep that in mind. These actuators, they're used in the HVAC industry all over the place. They work, they don't fail, they don't stick. And again, primary, secondary air, easily adjustable. Your air inlets, basically, that feeds your primary and secondary air, these are all stainless in the Polar, so they won't corrode at all. Very well built. You can clean them out very easily too from the back, which is nice. So we'll go around to the front of the boiler. There's one other thing I wanted to kind of show you guys. Side of it here, heat on, heat off, light, water temp. You got the easy sweep. And one thing to note on the front of the boiler too is when you open this door here, there's no load button. A lot of boilers have a load button. You got to push a load button. You got to flip open a big lever on the side for a smoke bypass. Polars are not that way, for very good reason. This right here, when you open this door, your storm door, it's on a switch. You open the storm door and it automatically kicks on the fan. So now when the fan's running, basically it creates a vacuum in the firebox, and it makes sure that you're not going to get a smoke backlash in your face kind of deal. It's not going to get blowback. Then you can open up your main firebox door, and right here, when your door's open, this is where all your smoke's getting sucked back. Right above your firebox. There is no smoke in your face, the Polar, which is awesome. And you don't got to flip a switch. You don't got to flip a lever. There's nothing you got to do. You open the storm door, and it takes off all by itself. The minute you close the storm door, kicks that fan off. One thing with those big load levers is if you leave those big load levers open, you forget about it. After you're done loading your boiler, all your heat is going right out your chimney. You are wasting 12 hours of heat generally if you're doing a 12-hour load. So another look at Polar. Those are some of the reasons I bought it. So hope you like the video. Take care.